See this?
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Waylander Gaming. It's Scarpskenkel, myself, the sheep with the no bleep, being joined by the one, the only, Crack Dust Crusader, as we bring you Conquerors versus Vikings in the LDC tournament, best of three. Crack, what's up, bro?
Yo, thanks for having me again. I'm very interested and intrigued to see what's going to be happening in this game. What's all your takes? I don't know this team very well, but I'd like to see what picks and drafts that they're going to play and see how they'll play.
Well, Crack, to be honest, bro, I also don't know much of both of the teams, but I'm very excited to do this stream. As I've heard a lot of both of the teams from Waylander and have seen some of it on the stream, right?
Mm.
Nonetheless, we are in for a balloon popping match, right? So let me just get off onto the heads and tails, the coin toss, right? And then we will go forward with the game discussion on picks, etc., and let's have fun with this tonight, my guy.
All right.
So Conquerors picking heads, and it lands on tails, unfortunately. So let's see if Vikings is going to take the first bans and the first pick, or are they going to keep it with Conquerors? As I see there's a poll up in the chat. I'm gonna take a guess here. Let's go with that. So currently, or just on the community's votes, the Conquerors are currently the underdogs with the 33% and the Vikings with the 67% to win the match. Okay, Vikings
Oh.
choosing left. Let's
Mm.
let me just reiterate the rules. Alright, viewers, thank you for joining us tonight. If you have not done so yet, please go smash the like button, and after you've smashed the like button, go click on the subscribe button. We do love the support. Remember, we do this for you, but mostly we do this for ourselves. Because we do it
Oh.
for you.
Oh, very well said.
Let's get this party started. Alright, so Vikings. Bans, please. Okay, so Vikings banning out the Melissa and the Hylos.
Mm.
I think I slaughtered that. Sorry, it's CQR, not CQS.
Mm-hmm.
And CQR Conquerors banning out the Carmilla and the Aulos.
Okay. Carmela is good. I wonder if they've been keeping up with the meta. Right now, Alice has been a very huge problem recently. Due to her mana growth, they gave her a +3 mana increase regeneration, and they increased the base growth by 50, which is a lot. So she's been being played a lot in the jungle recently. I wonder if we'll be seeing an Angela and Alice combo in one of these games.
Most definitely. So, as I see both of the teams are ready, let's go. Round one. Start.
What was
So,
the second dance?
the second bans was the Carmilla and the Aulos. The first one bans was the Melissa and the Hylos.
Okay, good band.
Toshi, welcome to the stream tonight, my bro. I hope we can entertain you.
Mm. Okay, they banned no one.
Oh, so
Well,
ban
they
missed.
well they are first pick. Maybe they're not really worried about a counter pick.
Where there is light,
And there are
there
just
are
way too many
also
good heroes to
shadows.
ban.
It seems like that. Oh,
Still
there we
waters
go.
run deep.
Your
A
team
Ling
is
ban.
scanning.
Oh yeah, okay.
Good evening,
Ling
Damascus.
ban.
Thank you for joining us tonight in this LDC tournament. It's very nice to see you in our live stream, bro.
Only love and
Sicilian
light
ban.
Your
Okay.
are
team is
everlasting.
picking.
Sicilian
My
that does have
kiss
a ooh
is
and
between
Alice immediately.
immortality or death.
Well, if they don't pick the Angela, VKG will possibly pick it as well. Azosk? Azosk has been, he fell off a bit because due to his nerf, his early game nerf, they decreased his damage by, quite a significant amount, but not enough to change him being out of the meta. But it is a ban nonetheless. A Terizla pick, very nice. Terizla went from an early game juggernaut to a late game fighter. He is a lot more late game orientated. Oh,
But
okay.
heroes need to venture into the
Suyu.
shadow, play this world.
That's Suyu will go EFT.
Or you can go gold lane, bro. And Shuyu is currently a very flex pick, bro. I've been having fun with him in the jungle, XP, and as well as in the gold lane. So Shuyu,
Mm.
it's a hero full of surprises.
He has a lot of mobility, so I won't be surprised if he can play any role perfectly, even Rome.
Your team is
Nakai,
attacking.
I see. So they're going for a set comp. CQR. They're playing very safe with all of these tanky matchups, and the Zosk. But how will it fare against the Alice?
Bro, the Alice, since she's been buffed, she's been pretty broken. She just needs a hero, especially like an
Mm,
Angela or a hero that can heal her. Bro, she becomes immortal. I
mm.
mean, if anyone wants to see any of those plays, go watch the Equilibrium play and look what they did with the Alice on the MSA stream.
Yeah.
Time
Oh.
and tide wait for no man is picking.
Ooh, a Beatrix ban. Okay. Interesting ban. I see that CQR didn't ban no, on the third pick. So maybe didn't know who to ban.
That's more than likely, but maybe they've done their homework against one another, bro. You don't know if Conquerors is a broken with the
I've been
Beatrice
waiting
as
for
they
too
pick up the
long.
carry.
Ooh, the carry. Possibly
Why
trying
are
to
you
counter.
forgetting
Oh,
life?
the chip
I
pick.
literally
Ooh, I
invented one.
the chip was supposed to be picked a while ago. I don't know why it wasn't picked earlier, but I guess it's fine. Maybe they wanted to reserve for the Angela, but maybe they saw the carry. And the
Your team is
Layla.
picking.
Okay. Well, early game, the Layla isn't really good. She scales well in the late game, but even then, she's still very squishy. However, CQR doesn't have much backline divers. Well, I take back what I said. The Hayabusa in the game.
Bro, that Hayabusa is a very good pick, but this is going to be an interesting matchup. The Roger versus the Hayabusa. As we know, both heroes are still very broken in the jungle. But let's see.
Mm,
So we definitely know that the Suyu is going to go XP. But nonetheless, yeah, thank you, Waylander, the man himself, giving us props there in the chat. But yeah, Cyber, we need to give the man a break. You need some Kit Kat.
isn't it the other one? The Snickers.
Wow, tomato, tomato, potato, potato, tomato, artaple. You see, it's the same thing. Nonetheless, as we jump off into this match, we see the Roger starting off with his blue. and the Hayabusa starting off with his red. So pretty much meta South African rotation, even though it's coming from teams from not South Africa.
Very interesting indeed. The chip is helping clear mid. There's not much going on. They're doing their normal rotations. Oh, they're making their way top lane.
Yeah, it seems like so. They are going to get this to you, try to get this to you fed early on, as they're leaving the Roger to clear his wave there at the bottom on his own. But
But I
as you
also
can see,
think,
the rotation is coming down towards the MM.
yeah. However, I think they can rotate however they want because they do have a chip who can teleport from top to bottom very easily.
As we see, the Layla waiting there in the brush. Does he know that the Akai and Hayabusa is here by her? As we see the Alice and the Roger also just rotating here, but nothing happening in the MM lane. The
They're
gold lane.
playing very safe.
Joe Hardy, Joe, bro, let's go.
Okay, bot lane. They tried to gank the carry, but it was unsuccessful. Unsuccessful. Now they have to make their way to the top lane. However, it's gonna be might be a bit hard for Vikings if CQR manage to position themselves there, but they wanted to clear mid.
Yeah, well, let's see what happens at the turtle dance. You know, I like to call it the turtle dance because it's the first dance of the match. And as we can see, this match is progressing slowly at this part. Both teams being patient with their pickups. So let's see what happens with this first team engagement. As we see, the turtle resets. Suyu on the Teresla. Ooh, engagement from the chip and the Suyu onto the Teresla. The Teresla gets that knock up. Will they be able to pick off? The first blood goes to Roger as they pick off the Teresla. My, he did. Well, and the
Hayabusa
goes to Conquerors. And the Akai gets the pick off on the Roger. So it's a 1-for-1 exchange. Gold leads slightly by 600 to the side of Conquerors. So the first team fight goes to the side of Conquerors.
Yeah, they did manage to get the turtle. So, and it was a 1-for-1 exchange.
As we see both teams coming down to this marked gold lane. Alice using his skills to come in. The Kai, will he pull the spin? Oh, engagement. The Hayabusa come through, uses his second skill to escape. But none doing. Nothing happening there, just damage going back and forth. It's just say, hey guys, we're not ready for team fights yet. Let's see, let's go.
And see, you just left the top lane. Fortress, let's take some tower gold. Okay.
Engages onto the Layla, but uses the second skill once again to go out. Not just poking her, just keeping her honest under that turret.
He's playing very safe.
Seems like this is going to be a very patient game. This makes our life to the streaming very smooth at the start with little action.
Very flat, and at least they're not playing well. So they're not playing too aggressively, so we can conserve our energies just the moment they decide to go all in.
Yeah. So now the question is, will there be a clutch moment as the engagement happens onto the guy? The guy uses the spin to come out. The Zast uses his ult just to keep them at bay. The Vikings. Teresla. Engagement from the Roger. Ooh, the Alice also coming in. They will definitely be able to pick off the Teresla as the kill goes to you, and hopefully they can keep the pressure on the turtle. And
I'm sure they can, because the Akai and the Zosk used their ults when the turtle was about to show up. But now you think that
the Roger nearly falling in that engagement.
Mm,
Tsuyu gets the pick off on the Akai again. So that is a 1-for-nothing exchange. However,
mhm.
Conquerors does steal the turtle, so they do keep their gold lead, and it has extended to 2.2k, 2.3k to the side of Conquerors. As
1.2K, yeah.
no, yeah, sorry, my bad. 1 plus 1
No,
is not
it's
2 in this situation. I need to go get my math lessons from Waylander. As we see the Kai trying to engage, there's a Layla.
okay.
Oh,
A
just
very weird
completely
alt.
missed it.
More of a misclick, I think.
Wow. Maybe Conquerors are just baiting the skills at this point of stage. As we
Mm,
see a Kai trying to engage onto the Alice, just keeping her under the turret. As we see the chip rotation coming down towards the carry. Will something happen from this? As we see Conqueror's numbers also coming down. No, currently it's 4v3 situation here. As as the chip falls to the carry. Oh my word, the CU gets his 10,000 slashes in.
does he escape?
Oh,
No,
but
he
the carry
doesn't.
gets a double kill as the CU falls to the carry. And the Zast, oh, this is a 4-for-nothing exchange to the side of
Wait,
Conquerors.
the Roger jumped onto the Hayabusa and the Hayabusa dragged him all the way towards his teammates.
That was some good skill set. Joe Harry, yeah, bro, Trip is a cheat code, but let me get back to that. As the engagement under the mid lane turret, Conquerors gets a 2 kills as the Chip and the Alice fall, and we see
Mm,
those recalls.
They managed to also get the mid lane tower. Now they'll be able to invade much more easily.
And they
Uh,
start this third and final turtle. They would definitely be able to get it comfortably as we see the Rogers on the opposite side of the map. So map advantage, gold advantage, and the kills to the side of Conquerors. Is this the turning point of the pace of the match? Will Conquerors keep the pressure going as they try to catch the Hayabusa? The Hayabusa's ult gets committed, but the Hayabusa falls to the Suyu. The Drizzler commits, the Zast also gets commit. The carry gets the kill onto the Alice. Will they be able to pick off the Suyu? No, they do not, as the Suyu escapes with barely 10 HP. It's like a full team battle in the gold lane.
mm,
Will they be able to follow up on their damage from the side of Vikings? Or will they play it safe? It seems like they will be playing it safe, as the Suyu
mm.
jumped onto the Zast. But the Zast being able to keep him at bay, as nothing happened from their engagement from the Suyu.
Well, not much is happening now. They're all farming, trying to get ready. They're trying to scout out and field the position because everyone is hidden. Oh, the Kai going in. Okay, he was giving vision, I see.
Yeah, so this gives us the optimal time to get the builds up quickly. Yeah, as we see the Hayabusa has got 7 stacks on his
Mm,
Skype, yes, so thus far.
mm.
And Cyberwolf, yes, Crack Dust Crusader is the second caster tonight. He was so graceful to join me tonight.
Yep. You're welcome.
You know, Crack, we make a good team when it comes to casting.
Yep. Yes, we do. Oh, wait, bottling?
Yeah, as we see the Zos ult gets committed on the chip. This chip is definitely not being a chip code, a cheat code in this match. As
Mm.
Conquerors gets that gold lane tier 1 turret, as well as the tier. Oh, so that's actually all 3 tier 1 turrets down for the side of Conquerors. So definitely the map control to the side of Conquerors. As we see the first Lord spawns up, the Hayabusa engages on it. Meanwhile, the Terizla gets the first tier 2 turret in the top lane. It seems like the Vikings will not be, Vikings will not come into contest for this first Lord of the match. As the
They
first Lord
also
goes to the side of Conquerors.
they also managed to get a 6 gold lead, the Conquerors. Very well played.
I have to say I'm loving this flex recall, bro.
They released like 11 new recalls. I don't know which one's my favorites. Well, if you guys like, you guys can comment in the comment section on what's your favorite recall that came out for the MSA for the teams. I don't know what teams it was. I totally forgot, but there was a bunch of them.
Ooh,
I'm sure
engagement
you would
onto
have
the bot
favorite.
lane. As we will see Moonfall falling, the Alice. Oh, but the chip gets a return kill onto the carry, but the chip just falls after that. The Akai, would they be able to catch the Suyu out of... Oh no, the Suyu will be able to use that 1,000 flashes and heal himself up a bit and get away with that first skill. As we see this first Lord engages onto the... While trying to get to that tier 3 turret. And Conquerors taking the last tier 2 turret that was up and standing. So that gold is just extending. As we see engagement here onto the bot lane, the Alice commit. Oh, just to keep Conquerors at bay. Just to chase them a bit away. So go and heal up and then come try again. Let's see. Maybe Vikings will be able to pull up the defense if they can manage to pick up. Nonetheless, the CU slashes onto the Courier's life. Everybody was kung fu fighting, and they were fast as lightning.
Thanks. Well, Conquerors took everything from the enemy side, from Viking side. They left no crumbs left in the jungle.
No, bro, this Roger is not getting any farm from his jungle. And Toshi, yes, I do agree that Flex Recalled is definitely made to be spammy. Especially if you get an insane play. Ooh, the chip's ult gets committed. He brings in the almost the full. He does bring in the full team. The carry flashes off the. Oh, the carry gets a double kill, triple kill. Will we see a maniac?
Wow!
No.
Oh, wipeout!
Yes, Zosk. That's a full team wipeout to the side
Now they're
of
going to look
Conquerors.
to end.
They can look definitely to end this match as they pick up that first tier 3 turret. However, they do not have the minions on their side, but let's
They
go.
have one.
First
They
match,
let the Akai tank it.
first match going to Conquerors. GG, well played. GG, well played.
Well played. Very well played.
Alright, as I get this next lobby, Crack, give us a blow by blow on the first round.
Well, I'm just gonna summarize the game. They played very well, had very good drafting. However, the Hayabusa did have faster hands, allowing his team to get a gold lead, which slowly escalated them and gave them enough damage to end up winning the game. Very good control, especially by Conquerors. Vikings did have a good matchup. They did put up a fight, but Conquerors did conquer the Vikings.
That is indeed so. Viewers that have just joined us, welcome to the LDC tournament. We've got Vikings versus Conquerors tonight in the best of 3. Conquerors taking the first matchup. Will Vikings be able to return and take a victory? And then we go into that sudden death round. Will Conquerors be able to flush this? 2 for nothing. So guys, if you've just joined us, please go and smash that like button. After you've done that, press the subscribe button and then hit the notification button.
Yes, guys, please, especially if you like our content, please subscribe. It is free as well. It also helps the algorithm and it helps us to provide better content for you.
So Conquerors banning out the Camilla and the Roger. How will Vikings respond? So, guys, Press that like button. It's just the thumbs up on the screen. And then just to also reiterate, your streamers for tonight is Scarpskankel, the sheep with the no bleep, and the one, the only, Crackdust Crusader.
Hello.
That was a sad hello. I don't know what kind of hello that was. Is there problems in your life? Are you depressed? Do you need some Xanax? Crack.
I need Xanax actually.
Then go to the farm.
Oh guys, we
Then
don't
go to the
we
pharmacy.
don't
Okay, guys, we do not promote any use of
we do
any
not promote any
substances.
usage.
Alright,
Please.
so Vikings banning out the Zask and the Melissa. That is their response. So let's get both teams ready. And let's go. So viewers, the Waylander, the main man himself, said if we go into the sudden death round, he will sing us I'm a Barbie Girl.
Spanish.
What?
In Spanish.
This is where Crack asks the question, English or Spanish. Come, Crack. You know you want to say it.
What? English or Spanish? That one.
Your team is
You
banned.
shouldn't have taught me these things, Crack. You shouldn't have taught it.
I'm pretty sure that was someone else. English or
Praise the
Spanish.
stars.
I still don't know what it
Your
means
path.
entirely, but we'll say it anyway.
Jeez. Well, it's a meme that appeared.
Yeah, so like I said, we don't promote any usage of substance. So we're just literally having fun with this stream. It's
Yeah.
just exactly for that emoji of the laughing. It's to put a smile on everyone's face. But nonetheless, let's get back into this match. As Conquerors ban out the Lu Yi, and Vikings respond with a high loss ban.
Only love and
Your
night
team
are
is banned.
everlasting.
Track, that's not fair,
Wait, so
bro.
who was the second? Who's the first and second bands? I don't remember.
My
Did they lobby?
kiss
Did they lobby
grants
it?
you immortality.
Yes, they did ban in the lobby. So
What
it
did they
was
ban? I wasn't paying attention.
the Roger and the Camilla, and the
Okay.
Melissa, and the... Oh, I forgot that last band. But nonetheless,
Let me
viewers, please
go
give
back
us
in
that
time.
second band.
Alice ban. Wow.
So Conquerors picking up the Ruby. As we know, Ruby is currently also a flex pick. Will she be going XP? Will she be going Rome? Or will she be going Gold? As Vikings
A Bane
respond
pick? This
with a
early in the
Bane.
game. Very interesting. The Aurora pick is very safe. A very good fast pick. However, the Bane is questionable, but if this guy is like a one-trick Bane, I don't blame him. Bane is a very fun champ to play. Vixana, a flex pick. A very good pick as well. However, Ling is open. I don't know if they probably banned Ling in the lobby, but I'm just saying if it's not, Ling is open. Hayabusa is also open.
I'm gonna try this and say this to the best of my capabilities. Right, I'm just gonna read this chat. Conqueror!
I thought you were gonna say that Spanish phrase that one of our commenters left.
I literally invented
Al que se nuevo primero es gay. I don't think they say gay like that, but
No,
more or
so
less.
I think he just translated what you said. But nonetheless, Moonfall picks up the chip. Hi, Mr. Memphis. Thank you for joining us in this LDC tournament. We're batting out the XTR. Why? Why?
Ixia ban. Interesting
Yeah.
ban indeed.
Chivalry is dead.
Team ban. That's even more interesting.
Oh, will we be seeing the?
Mia.
Oh, my bad. Sorry. Oh,
Someone switched off the stream. Insane.
my phone got locked.
Let them play the hero.
Okay.
I will be the truth this
Okay.
world desperately
Well, they picked
needs.
the Yuzong.
I am the flare that's gonna light up the entire star!
We could always go back in time and see it.
It was with the finger authenticator.
Okay.
Vikings picking up the Yuzong and
So he's
Conquerors picking up the Dietrich.
Ooh, the Gushan pick. Interesting pick. Will he pick up anyone in the game? I highly doubt it. Except if they decide to pick me and not anyone else. Like Moskov is open, Claude is open. You want to pick the Mia, especially in this team comp.
Well, bro, if you do the right builds on the Mia, right, she is very dangerous, bro. She can melt through any amount of armor.
Yeah, she can.
Time to take the field.
I'm only saying this not because she is bad. The enemy team is just going to focus on. They have a Vexana, a Ruby, a Gushan in the team. Not very safe for marksmen.
Yeah, well, they took up the
Mm,
insane damage
Bruno.
dealer, the Bruno, the guy
Mm.
that can one kick dead.
Yeah, I'm not sure whether Bruno is as good as he used to be, but when I played him, he was OP. He was a very good marksman.
So, Mr. Way, you need to spell my name correct. It's not Skenkel, it's Skenkel. Like Sheepshank. But
Oh,
let's go.
5 seconds till the enemy reaches the
Go.
battlefield. Smash them! All troops deployed.
As we see both teams while flipping the rotations, but just on the side of the map, as Gold Lane is currently on top lane and XP is at the bottom. We see the Griffin start with his red and the Bane starting off with his blue. The Grok trying to go and reset the. Well, no, he doesn't try to go and reset the blue. He's just giving the vision there in the mid lane, helping the minions get cleared. My, will the Vexana be angry with him as he last hit 3 of the minions? So as we see the Bane having the faster jungle clear.
mhm. However, they all are probably going to hit mid lane right now. They're waiting. Okay. Guess not. Very quiet, just like the first game. They're not doing much yet.
And it starts off slow as we see the gold quite evenly.
Mm.
Was this Bruno a good pick versus the Beatrix? If she can pick up the Uzis and the sniper rifle, that could be quite a lot of damage to deal with. But we know the Bruno can do a lot of damage. So the gold lane is definitely the lane to keep an eye out on the damage dealer side.
Yeah, they have a lot of sustain. I would just assume that it's going to be up to their teammates whether they scale well or not.
Engagement onto the Yuzong. Will they be able to pick up the Yuzong?
Oh!
The Yuzong just escapes with, well, let's say it, 20 HP.
Mm.
As the first turtle of the match spawns up, will we see this turtle dance? Will both teams engage onto the turtle?
No, they both are going to try to get level 5, so they'll still have some time to recover. However, the Yuzong is going back. Mm,
So what do you
No
think,
problem.
gentlemen? Without the use on there, can Vikings go for the contest? They do have the retry advantage with the Bane. Because Bane with that deadly catch retry combo is gonna be a bit difficult. What do you think, guys?
However, it is Gushin. Gushin does have a blame. I won't put it past Conquerors to miss anything. They did take a lot of farm in the first game, and they did have the faster hands.
As you see the engagement onto the graph. Will the graph fall? The Bane gets the first kill
Oh,
of the
the
match.
Bane gets
But
the
the
first of
first
the
blood goes to the Vexana as she kills off the chip.
Oh,
But
the
Yuzon
Yuzon.
responds by taking out the goose.
Meanwhile,
A
on
one
the
for one
top lane,
exchange.
solo kill by the Bruno.
Wait, can the chat actually hear you?
Yes, they can.
No, they can't. Scarp. He's just speaking to
No,
us
no, no,
for no
they can.
reason.
They can. Yeah, they can. You think I
So,
speak for?
ladies,
I don't know what this is. I'm getting me trolled by my own moderators and stuff here. I don't know what's going on here. Asking questions, they don't answer me. As we see the Bruno taking a kill. Chip there, hiding in the bushes, wants to go for the Ruby. But Ruby playing a little bit safe. However, Bruno, is he gonna go for anything there? It's a 3v2 situation in the top lane. But I think this is, gentlemen, the moment when they farm quietly. The more passive moments
They
in the
have
game.
to.
Why do they have to, crack? You know how it is here in Madagascar, South Africa. There's some aggressive people. There's some people that actually need Xanax across the two nations. You know.
Actually, oh, by the way, we do not promote the use of the substance.
Oh,
We just reminding you guys.
disclaimers from the co-casters here. We do not promote the use of substances here, but you know, it's necessary. What are you gonna do?
Hmm. While everyone is positioning themselves to take the next turtle that's about to spawn. Okay, they're engaging. The chip managed to pull off his ult. Will his team follow up? And they did.
From the Bane, getting the kill there. Damage onto the Grok. As we see, Conquerors, the Gushin, has to escape. But Deadly Catch coming out from the Bane there, so he's not going to have it available to try and deal with a turtle. But I don't think there's going to be any contestation from the Gushin. As we see.
yeah, no, definitely not. It
Yeah.
was a 3-4-0 exchange to the side of Vikings.
Yeah. So Vikings putting it. Oh, engagement onto the Gushin. Beautiful from the user. Jupiter showing what that Petrify combo can do.
Well,
Can I
it's 1-6. What?
I see there's a bit of trolling going on in the chat too with one another.
Oh, okay.
The chat's always been. It's a Madagascar chat. They just love to troll each other and everybody else on the planet of Earth. Which is nice.
So let's use this quiet time to look at the builds.
Oh. According to the Bulls, Ruby has boots.
As we see the Bane picks off the Beatrix. And that, chat, is why we don't show the build so quite oftenly, because we do miss action.
Mm.
Quick rotation here from the side of Vikings, making their way down to the Ruby. Ruby has to flicker.
Ooh,
King
Ruby
with the
flicker.
hook into the turret. Chip trying to do some CC, but Aurora comes in with the finish. Bye-bye, Ruby.
Look at that Beatrix almost
Beatrix.
sniping the chip. That was so close. As we see this, the third and final turtle spawning up in 8 seconds.
That was very, very close.
as
Oh,
we see
wow.
Vikings taking the second tier 1 turret of the match.
Mhm.
So having the gold lead, the kill lead, and the map control, this is entirely a different match than what we had in the first match. Will
Oh,
Vikings be able to reflect and return from the first defeat that they received?
most
As we see the
definitely.
third and
Most definitely, they've got a 6k gold lead with the pressure, with the turtle, with every bit of advantage. What can Conquerors do at this moment in time? As we see the Bruno, he just wants to engage in everybody. Mega kill coming out from the Yuzong there. The Vikings want to take full advantage, taking down a tier 2 turret right now at the 8-minute mark in the game. But ooh, engagement onto the Chip. Chip showed his face too much. That bag of chips didn't save him. Oh, but there's the user. He wants to dive onto the turret. Manages to get a pick-off kill after Gushin has bit the dust. So, gentlemen, what do you think? It's gonna be another 67 seconds to the next major objective. If you were the Conquerors, how would you proceed at this moment in time?
well, my me personally would try to get a single pick off or a two pick offs and then go and contest for the Lord. However, I would be that aggressive jungler and try and get that Great clutch steal as well. If my Roma can provide me with that entry point.
Yeah, that is possible. But right now, without the proper backline time, I know Gushin is, like, I can see the in the chat, why pick Gushin, bro, is the message, right? Gushin is deadly. I'm not gonna say he is not. It is very difficult. Oh, as you can see, right, when you engage upon him, he's got a limited amount of escape. And the way Vikings are setting up now, they just want to kill everybody. Yuzong with the Black Dragon form coming out there. It is objective time. The Lord is up. But the only thing I can say for the side of Conquerors right now is you gotta get the lanes pushed. You gotta get the defense going. It is a 9k gold lead. 9k gold lead going to the side of the Vikings. That's really difficult to deal with. That's about 3 items. That's huge. You gotta get your defense up. Hopefully you can push it towards that 18-minute marking comeback. So Conquerors fans, let's hear you in the chat. What do you think? I can see a lot of people leaning towards the Vikings at this moment in time. So, gentlemen, as the Lord makes its way up the top lane, what do you think's gonna be the outcome? Will Vikings be able to take this 9k? Actually, no, it's like 11k now. 11k gold lead to the end to end it. Or will Conquerors be able to defend this?
Oh, oh, oh my word. The Viking gets a 2-for-1 exchange. The Vexana just. Oh, and the Ruby also gets a return kill onto the Yuzong. So it's a 3-for-2 exchange to the side of Vikings as we see that.
The Lord in the base here, it's only gonna be the Grok and Ruby trying to defend, but oh, they managed to take down beautifully. They managed to take down the Bruno, but with the turret lock going on here, the Bane hammers down that Nexus. 1-1, Skenkel, you get your best of 3.
I do indeed. So hey, you also know what I get? Now my question is it going to be in Spanish or is it going to be in
It's
English?
gonna be in French. So, we will have the Asian kid give us the key.
What? Okay, whatever.
Is he not giving us any key? It's just I don't know what kind of Asian this is. I don't. Have you ever met
I
an
don't know
Asian
what
kid
key
who can
talking
ever give
about.
us a key of something? Don't their parents always make them play like the piano or something? Growing up in life.
Well, right now I'm not at home, so I can't play any instruments for you.
Sounds like
I don't.
excuses.
Not like I
Sounds like
bring my
excuses to me.
guitar to work.
So Matt's in the chat saying his dreams came true tonight. I don't know why Matt's not making his dreams come true every other night, but tonight, Scoutsaker got his dreams.
Mm.
You do realize she's in the other room,
I
right?
do. If I'm gonna troll, we might as well do it properly. So, Scoutsaker, can you unlock that mythic battlefield for us? Thank you very much. As we get to see Vikings back on the blue, Conquerors on the red. Let's get to see what the bans are gonna be.
Well done to Conquerors. I mean, Vikings. They really pushed back their Conquerors this time.
Yeah.
Will they fall like as in history repeats itself, or will the Vikings prevail? We will see in this final round. Did they
You're
ban
asking,
yet?
can someone play Ling or YSS? Well, Ling's a viable option. YSS? So sure. Not so sure in this particular meta. Yeah, I'm not sure how to say this. I'm just gonna just spell the letters out. Miahy. Tia. Conquerors, guys, do a serious draft. Is that a Conquerors fan? Did the Conquerors fan actually vote? I don't know. But we got Vikings with the bans coming up first. It's Hylos and Zosk. Conquerors responding with the Camilla chip ban. So it's a lot of roams and one mage. One solitary alien mage getting banned out there. So just so you know, before we get into the matchup, if Scoutsaker can get that back on the screen one more time for all of us to see, it's the Hylos Sauce Camilla chip coming out as the pre-lobby bans, and we're gonna get into the typical 3-man ban coming up right now for you
As we
here.
head into this sudden death, round 3. Fight.
So,
Your team is
Crack Dust
banned.
Crusader, can you lead us through?
I know the show.
It's I'm a fancy lad with the first ban. I'm not sure if you said that before.
Oh, a Melissa ban.
Is banning.
You have.
Where there is
A
light,
Liu Yi ban.
there
I
are
don't
also
know
shadows.
why Conquerors love to ban the Liu Yi. Maybe it's a respect ban. They've done it like 3 times now. Melissa ban was also decent. You know, nothing too special there, to be honest. Better bans, but a ban is a
My
ban.
kiss
Alice
grants
ban.
immortality
Okay,
or
weird
death.
glitch. Alice is a very good ban. Alice is just OP right now. I'm waiting for more people to play her, and so that she can get nerfed again. They're not gonna nerf anytime soon. Oh, a Faramis ban. But no one's been playing Faramis tonight. That's a very unusual
To
ban.
live is to trick the Reaper.
Let's see what Eclair Joan picks. I don't know if Chip is open. If they banned in lobby, I wasn't paying so attention to the lobby bans.
Only love at night.
Ooh, okay,
are
the Faramis
everlasting.
pick. Interesting pick. People don't normally pick Sicilian. Did I say Faramis? Oh, I meant to say Sicilian. No one normally picks Sicilian very early. Let's see what Conqueror picks. Conqueror can pick a lot of heroes right now. I don't know if Hylos is banned. If not, it is.
Time and
Could he
tide
pick
wait for no
Beatrix?
man,
A
nor
golden
man.
pick in the first moment of the
Your
game.
team is picking.
I mean, in the second draft. Lolita, okay, a very good pick indeed. Has a very high win rate, and she's a very annoying hero to deal with. Mia, I gave you my 2 cents on Mia and how she is. Especially if they pick it this early.
Lots of prey.
Your team is picking.
A Roger pick, okay. Normal jungle pick. Ling and Hayabusa are open. I think they're open. I'm sure they're open.
Thank you for giving me the time to go and get my refreshments.
I have no idea what happened. Someone asked what's the score. It's 1-1 right now. This is the
Your
last
team
game.
is banning.
Rizla pick. Okay, very interesting. Well, this is their last game. They don't really care about their
Time to
drafting
take
too
the
much, I
field.
see.
Your
They're picking
team
all
is
of their
banning.
comfort picks right now. Rizla, let me see. Oh, Bruno ban. They really don't want to fight against that Bruno again.
For honor!
Your
And the
team is
Tigreal
banning.
ban. Very interesting bans indeed. However, they do need someone to set. You can't just let the Trizzler set on his own with no good follow-up. Or the Lolita for that matter.
All shall succumb to my
The Kufra, okay. Very interesting pick. Kufra's damage is just insane. Very, very insane. I'm a fancy lad is trolling us now. Out here showing Mia and Zilong Saber being covered.
Stand right when
Elite
I give the
pick
word.
It is in
and
despair
a
that
Claude
I
pick.
see
Your
the
team
Very
is
safe
banning.
from
Vikings.
Vikings. Very good pick indeed. Khalid has been, for anyone who doesn't know, Khalid has been stomping the high ranked matches right now. And Hayabusa again. Oh,
I tolerate no invaders. Yeah!
why does he sound like that?
I think it's a
That's a
bit
very generic
Vietnamese.
Asian voice.
I'm also used to the Asian voice. Hayabusa, that's wrong.
Yeah, I'm not used to whatever that was. Mm. All right, Vikings going for a very high damage play right now. I think they want to go in with as much firepower as they can.
Hmm. Yeah, they want to take this in a full dominant situation.
Mm,
Welcome
I
to
do
Mobile
feel the
Legends!
Lunox and the Beatrix needed more CC
Five
to get
seconds
this
till the
get
enemy
their
reaches
plays
the
done.
battlefield.
But let's
Match
see
them!
what Vikings and Conquerors bring into this
Ultimate
third and final
ability!
match. As the scores are currently one to the side of Conquerors taking the first match, and Vikings taking the second match. As we see both teams doing the same rotation, blue and red going to the gold lane first. So as we see the Lolita just trying to be bothersome on the Lunox, spamming the emotes and the recalls. We see you, Moonfall. We definitely see you, Moonfall. Hayabusa almost level 4. Roger going to
already, oof.
almost, almost. They're literally one creep away each.
Mm,
But the Hayabusa is going to reach the level 4 before the Roger.
Well, Roger doesn't really need to hit level 4 to come alive. He gets all of his abilities at level 3. I'm surprised his team didn't invade when he hit level 3, but it's preference, I guess. Do you really want to play safe? They're not
As
like
we see the
SA.
Lolita engages onto the Kufra. Just getting that Kufra away from the gold lane. The Hayabusa commits his second ability. Will they be able to pick off the Kufra? No, the
Ooh,
Kufra just bounces away with 1 HP. What a bounce. Literally, pun intended. Oh, as we see the Sicilian pulling the Lunox. Will the Lunox fall? No, she does not. Just getting it down to half HP as we see this first turtle spawning up. So gold lead going to the side, well, barely to the side of
okay,
Conquerors by
Kufra.
200 gold.
Oh, recall spam by the Lolita.
Yeah, Moonfall has been on that recall spam since the beginning of the match. How will the both teams respond to this first hurdle in the match? Let's go. Let's get this team fight done.
Jupiter making the rotation. Oh, engagement by the Kufra. It's gonna be the Sandstorm into the backline. White Ultimate comes out from the Lunox. She manages to escape. Sicilian pops that ultimate as well to get a bit of poke damage to create some space for their team. Knowing that everybody is low, then we can see Conquerors realize that they cannot contest for this turtle. So first turtle going to the Roger there with Eclair Juan. Making me feel hungry with that name. Thinking about the chocolate eclairs. Which the Asian kid may know about. I don't know.
Yes, because I spent half of my life in Asia and only eat rice and dogs.
Yes, rice and dogs. You've heard it here live on Wait at the Gaming.
With a bit of bat soup.
Which is where COVID came from. If everybody wants to know, you know the target for all of the disaster.
Whoa, chill.
Yes,
Okay, everyone at bot
causing
lane.
since the second match. But yeah, the bat needs to, the Nightbot needs to calm down.
Yeah, my apologies, Block43. This Nightbot. Oh, but anyway, engagement here in the mid lane. And it's gonna be, penalty zone. But Jupiter with the flicker out and the Sandstorm disappearing from the action, escaping.
Everyone is leaving Beatrix's stuff at bot lane, getting camped by 40 members from Vikings.
Yeah, CCARP is a bit deadly on that Beatrix. As we've, I don't know if you faced CCARP in rank. Beatrix and CCARP is a deadly combination.
Well, that's definitely why Vikings has been banning out the Beatrix, but they stopped banning out the Beatrix.
Yeah, getting into this third and final matchup as we see the 10-second timer going down here. It is turtle time. Who's going to be in position first? Who's going to take it? As we can see, the Kufra checking the bushes. I know everybody wants us to say that name out loud, but we're going to try. It's just a little bit blurry on screen. But, blazing duets into the backline. Is it gonna be the Beatrix that fall? We were just raving on the Beatrix. But there's the Hayabusa into the backline with the Shadow Kill coming out there. Getting a return kill onto the MM. As Conquerors start the turtle. Yes, my friend.
There's a response on the Eclair in the chat. It's the rest from the Ratu and not the food. Naruto. As we see, the Conquerors engaging onto the Roger. The Hayabusa picks off the Roger. That is just on quality plays just before they start the turtle. So there will be no contestation from the side of Vikings on this
engagement there to the backline. Rocket Barrage comes out. And they manage to take down one. Lunox, Lolita, with the ultimate coming out there. It's the Sandstorm coming in, penalty zone. Do they manage to survive the engagement? No, it is the Vikings down. I'm sorry, I just want to think about the food. Naruto is maybe one of the best anime ever created. Though, if we want to really start a war, shall we go for the debate? Naruto or One Piece?
One Piece.
Bleach.
One Piece.
Let's put that out to the chat. What do you think? Which is the best anime in the world ever created? I'm sure I'm going to hear some DBZ fans going out here. Or, actually, there's a lot, right? Hunter x Hunter. And then all the other things that Crack watches, which starts with an H and ends with a tie. I don't know. But as we see the first turret going down to the side of Conquerors here, taking the first turret in the gold lane.
Yeah, so we're definitely getting a lot of love for One Piece.
Yeah, just from Crack.
As
supposed
we
to
see
be.
the second.
Man's supposed to be casting. He is, but he's talking about One Piece. As the mid-lane turret falls, which means map control to the side of Conquerors. Are they going to be able to take advantage? As we see 15 seconds up, it's going to be the turtle. Are the teams going to contest, allow it to go for the Lord? What do you think there, Scarpscankle? Let it go to the Lord, go for the turtle. Is there going to be a war happening here? As we can see in the right-hand side is turtle time. Turtle soup
Oh,
time.
the turtle is being deleted. Ooh, nah.
That was
If only he
real
was there
quick.
1 second earlier. If only the Roger was there 1 second earlier, he could have stolen that.
But you know what? I agree with Toshi. Bleach is number one out of the three that Wei mentioned.
Yeah.
You're gonna have a fight.
If we start this war here, we probably lose half our subscribers. So let's do it. Nothing venture,
Well-
nothing gain. Risk is everything.
Well, Wei, I've got one important question to the viewers, guys. Are they not liking the content that we're releasing today? Because I only see one like on this stream. Only one, guys. Please smash that like button. Let's go.
Yeah. Come on, guys. Let's do this for me. I don't know if you like me. I don't know if you know me, but it's nice to do it for me.
Do it for the production team, guys, please. So that we can buy our way out of this channel.
That's what they try to do. They think they can get out of this contract. Sadly.
Guys,
Wade is clever. He's got them all on lockdown.
Well, bro, I don't know. Well, I've said
Oh,
this before,
engagement!
but hold on, hold on.
Follow up
Engagement.
from the Lolita. They bust down the Claude. Continuation of the engagement. Kufra goes by Vikings, pulling this back a bit. Getting that gold lead cut down as we see the Sandstorm coming out onto the Beatrix. CCRP on the Beatrix has to rotate, but the rocket barrage coming out there. Hayabusa with the shadow kill, trying to clear the wave, and he does, managing to protect that mid lane turret. Beautiful ultimate coming out from the Hayabusa there as we see the timer counting down. This time it's the pink one. It's 4, it's 3, it's 2, it's 1. Is it gonna be Lord time as we're gonna see? Would we expect to see a battle of the Titans here around the Lord? Let's get to see Claude doing what Claude does best. Split push that lane, putting the pressure. Ooh, engagement onto the Terizla. Terizla getting melted down, and he does as the penalty zone lands, but way too quickly. Vikings take him down as it is advantage to Vikings as the Lord comes up. Down there, poking, camping in the bush, but the vision is given. It's the Lunox goes bye-bye as Jupiter comes in and says, well, my friend, you're gonna go. Oh, the Sandstorm comes back with the blazing duets into the backline. Hayabusa has gone down. Claude takes the Lord, and they manage to get 4-4-1 exchange. Vikings pulling this back, bringing the advantage, the gold advantage to nothing. Lord going to their side. It may be unenhanced, but a Lord is a Lord nonetheless. Gentlemen, what do you think about what's going on right now?
We are definitely seeing the balloons pop because this is what a turn of a match, bro. Conquerors having that early game advantage, but Vikings just coming back with the pickoffs, getting the tier 1 turret. They have the Lord in the top lane. They can definitely use this to their advantage as the pressure is coming down onto Conquerors. As we see the engagement onto the turret, the Lolita's ult gets committed. The Khalid picks off the Terizla. What an engagement from both sides! Conquerors clutching back. It's a 3-4-2 exchange to the side of Conquerors.
Yeah, but the Lord still making its way up the top lane there. Will Conquerors be able to defend this? As we see the Hayabusa trying to stop it from getting in. Beautiful play from the Conquerors. Managing to get the 3-2 exchange in their side. Beatrix checking the bush with a snipe to the head on the car lead. This game can go anywhere. Anywhere. What do you think, Chad? Who are you voting for here? Don't stop the votes. Shall we put up another poll? English or Spanish poll? Or shall we have just to see who's gonna go through with this matchup? This is intense. We're getting down to the last 60 seconds. Oh, penalty zone comes out, but lands onto nobody. Kufra with the ultimate. Lolita with a follow-up. Khalid gets out with the sandstorm there. And Terizla getting the poke damage. Ooh, but the snipe hitting the head off the Sicilian there. Kufra charging up. Everybody's alive. 40 seconds to go. Engagement. Lots of skills used, but the timer should be just right. We should expect both XP laners and roamers to have all the abilities. It's gonna be an important Lord. This is gonna be the Lord. Maybe, possibly, decide the course of the game. It is 20 seconds for us to find out who is going to go through to the next round. Who's gonna be facing? We've got about 3 games left in the LDC. Can we hear some love for the LDC tournament? Thank you for the organizers. Ooh, but leave the organizers out. I'm sorry. It's gonna be the penalty zone into the backline. It's the winter crown coming up from the Sicilian. But we get to see 2 down for the side of Vikings. The follow-up, where there's gonna be some shutdown skill. It's 2. It's 3. Oh my word, it's 3 for 3. Make that. Yeah, it still stays at 3 for 3. Oh my word. What's going on here? Who knows? I don't know. There's so much of fighting. So much of damage. And yet, weirdly enough, right, if you consider it, it's XP laner and mage alive for both teams.
What is going on? What is going on?
The Khalid and the Trizla didn't want to give themselves a one with their teammate.
Yeah, typical crack behavior. What are you gonna do?
Wow.
As we can see, the Lord being started, Lord being taken down, Lord being reset. We see the
whole
engagement.
team is coming in for
Lolita
round
getting
2.
poked up a bit, right? But it's pretty much okay. As we see engagement into the backline. It's gonna be Cloud. Blazing Duet comes out with the... Oh my word, he's taken down. Khalid into the backline. Wants to engage onto the Lunox, taking a kill. But it's gonna be a 3-for-1 exchange. It's gonna be Vikings with the advantage at the... the Conquerors with the advantage at this moment in time. They're engaging onto the Khalid. But the Sicilian, he's still there. Michaela, she's doing a lot of damage. Poking everybody, but oh, Jupiter falls. Make that 4 dead for the side of Vikings. As the engagement starts. CCIRP with the snipe shot. He wants to regain some health. It's gonna be Lord to the side of Conquerors. Will this be the Lord that ends it all? Or will the Vikings be able to defend? Gentlemen, what do you think? Who's got the wave clear? Who's got the advantage? Well, we know Conquerors do have the Lord on their side. They'll be able to take the objective, take the Nexus and get through to the next round. Or will Vikings be able to defend? What is the opinion, gentlemen? And lady.
So, why we've seen both teams. Oh, my bad. We've seen both teams having the ability to do the pickoffs and defend. But nonetheless, Vikings is going to have to pull a rabbit out of the hat here to get those pickoffs, to get the advantage again.
Yeah,
As
but
we
that
see
Sicilian there, Michaela doing a lot of damage onto the Lord. I know it's a tier 3 turret down, But I think that Conquerors have to wait for that Terisla play to come in. They need the flicker penalty zone. They're waiting for it. Lolita with ultimate a little bit early there. As you see the push down onto another tier 3 turret falls. Conquerors taking a bit of advantage here with the tier 3 turrets. Is going to be really difficult for the Vikings at this moment in time. So if you were the Vikings, how would you handle the situation?
Come on, Crack. Come on, Crack.
Hmm?
How would you handle this situation if you were the Vikings?
After you take your Xanax, just tell us what you think.
Okay, calm down. Well, it's gonna be very difficult for the Vikings. They have to now put extra effort into managing their lanes and keeping themselves available for the Lord. They're just gonna have to keep on defending, but I don't know if Conquerors will make a mistake.
Here in the chat
They've
saying
been
that
playing
if
very
Aya takes
well.
down the CC, they can't defend. That's true. But I agree with you, Crack, right? They've got to... Okay, we all know it's going to be defense, right? 30 seconds to the next Lord. Can they contest for this, do you think? Or will we see Conquerors keep the lanes pushed entirely to make it difficult for them to contest? Let's get to see. I mean, the waves, for those of you who know, if you know, you know, one of those phrases, it's 30 seconds for every wave. But if you don't know, just so you do know, we're going to be running some academy stuff coming up. It's going to be MSA, it's going to be King of the Hill, it's going to be Waylander Gaming, with people who are new to the whole 5-man scene, but oh, we get to see the engagement. Blazing duets with the Winter Crown into the backline. It's going to be the Beatrix going down. Roger taking down the Lunox as well. Make that a double kill on the Lunox. It's going to be, is it 4? Yes, it's 4. It's only going to be the Hayabusa left alive. Will Vikings be able to take this? They don't have the lane pressure, but they're gonna go for it. It's Hayabusa. He's waiting there. He's trying to see what's gonna go on. But Vikings, they're saying that yes, let's invade. This is England. We're coming for you. English or Spanish? It looks like it's English in the advance. It's gonna be the full 4 in the mid lane. They want to go for the turret. Can Hayabusa clear the way? Turret lock comes on here. Yes, he do it. It's gonna be the wave cleared out there. Beautiful shadow kill from the Hayabusa. He wants to defend. As you see the mid lane wave being pushed up, but the timer is right. The rest of his team are coming back. Oh my goodness, this is insanity. What a game! What an actual game!
Especially with the Sicilian now down, how will they be able to take the Lord? Roger has to come in and sneak in the back.
Nox trying to get some damage. It's gonna be Kufra into the backline there. Light Ultimate comes out from Jam there on the Lunox. Oh, but they managed to take down the Lolita. Lord goes to the side of Conquerors. Here carrying on here. Kufra is escaping with 1 HP. It's the Hayabusa trying to get a kill onto the Roger. It's 3 down. It's only the Sicilian and Roger left to defend. 40 seconds. Cecilia takes out the Hayabusa. What is happening here? Light Ultimate comes on. Kufra into the backline. But it's the Cecilia double kill, but the Roger's dead. Oh my word, they take down everybody. What a penalty zone from King as Conquerors take it all.
That was such a seesaw ending.
Victory!
I was
Wow.
wondering who was going to win that ping pong match.
What
If people
a
actually bet
game.
money on this game are in shambles right now. They don't know what to make of it.
This was amazing. Madagascar in the house here, bringing us one of the most action-packed matchups that we've seen in a long time. Well played to both teams. This was some real fantastic action coming through. But hats off to Conquerors, taking the series 2-1. Moving through to the next round of the LDC. As I'm gonna try to say it, maybe Crack can say it better than I can, because he can do the twangs of the accent of the French It
What's
is Ligue
Declare
des...
Joie?
No, LDC, Ligue des Champions.
Oh. Okay. Someone in the comments please type it for me?
You know, like LIGUE, DE,
Hmm.
and then champion, which is pronounced as campion in French.
Oh my days.
Come on,
I don't
Crack.
know.
I think the chat wants to hear Crack say this. Shout out in the chat if you want to hear Crack try to pronounce this. An Asian speaking
League?
Finch.
What's D? What's the D for?
Uh, okay, in the French language, right, the syntax is not the same as English. So it's like
Yeah,
the
what's the name?
Champions League, even though it says League the Champions.
Oh, League of the Champions.
But it means the
I'm just gonna.
Champions League.
Ooh, okay. Well, let me see how it's. Ligue des Champions. Ligue des Champions. Wow. Ligue des Champions. Something like that.
Was an entertaining matchup here in the LDC tournament. It was Conquerors up against Vikings, and as we get to see who takes the win, Skopskenko. Shout it out for us. Use that WWE voice. Who takes the win through this? CQ.
Let's get ready to rumble as Conquerors of Dawn took this 2-for-1 in the
Beautiful.
LDC tournament.
Beautiful game. Congratulations to Conquerors going through to the next round. But sadly, if you wanted more entertainment, you're gonna have to tune in a few days' time as we get the next LDC matchup going. We at Wait Under Gaming are gonna be taking a break for a little while, but we do have some exciting announcements coming up. If you want to know, then you know. A collaboration between several organizations are going to go down. We're going to be running an academy league because I'm sure all of you here in the chat who's been taking part in the tournaments, you must have had a very similar complaint. Why, when I go solo queue, are my teammates so crazy? So, can we
What?
always spend our lives complaining about things? Can we not fix the problem? The problem is education. We need to spread the knowledge. We need to spread the love of Mobile Legends, which we all have, to anybody and everybody. So this is what we're going to be doing. There's going to be an academy league that is running. They're going to be live streamed. It's going to be the three major organizations picking their favorite up-and-coming teams to battle head-to-head in a battle of the death to see which academy league comes out on top. Training programs will be organized. Lots of things going to be on the horizon involving that, as well as King of the Hill. For those of you who have not registered, go get that registration done. That's the next tournament happening before the MSA kicks off in December, January. So we're gonna see King of the Hill with their next tournament coming up. And as you all know, the tournament organizers, King of the Hill, MSA, Mr. Wick, and Herod, the Psycho, are trying to get their best to get a tournament lobby for us here in South Africa, and I don't want to give too much away. They're pretty much close to getting it done. So, hats off to those two gentlemen for organizing so much, doing so much hard work in the background, allowing us to get things up and running. But at the same time, to the organizers of the LDC, we've got to say a big thank you to them. Because without them and this organization, would we get to see Madagascar on such a grand stage? Would we get to see such an exciting best of three matchup going all the way to the third game between Conquerors and Vikings? I don't think so. So a big shout out to the LDC committee. Thank you everybody for tuning in and watching, but for myself, Waylander, Crack Dust Crusader, and Sean the Scalp Skankle is gonna be goodbye and good night.